Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be building a coyote habitat in Planet Zoo. I built a little custom fence there, but this is in our new section. I'll show you a little bit. This is our new Life in Mexico house for the Gila monster and stuff. That was the apple orchard in the Bighorn Pavilion. There's the entrance to our new section, Predator Point. See, here's I use the fence off a workshop, but I also got I customized it some more. See, here's a spring one, and now we're gonna do a little tour instead of having to watch me just place a bunch of fences. Actually, I don't remember if I kept it or not, but yeah. So we have this is a one-prong one, but one of our partners, the other two females are pregnant. That baby pronghorn soon. Our beavers have had 4 babies. I don't know if I said that in another video, but yeah. And our prairie dogs have had a baby too. Actually, they have had two, I believe. I need to check. Later, I'll show in the next video. Here's our cougars. And yeah, I forgot about my timer. So yeah, just cut it out. On top, so I didn't cut this part out actually, so I just finished placing fences all around. But you see, I have the enrichment in because I had to re-record this video because I got done sideways because I used Discord. I have a second account that I switched my phone to record, and I stream my game on my Xbox. See, I made those little wood corners so because those didn't perfectly connect. I didn't cut too much of this recording down too because it was like 30 minutes. I got down to about 22 minutes. There's a little bit of some lag there because I had a low internet issue. My internet's been being weird all week though, so not much I can do about it right now. But yeah, this is for coyotes, and I don't know if you saw a good enough look of the Predator Point sign, but we're also doing in this section fox, which will be in the next episode, then wolf, and then grizzly bear. And after that we have like moose, bison, and American alligator, and American bullfrog. And that's about it. The bullfrog will be with the alligator, so planning the alligator habitat. So that's gonna be the finale, I believe. I think I'm gonna make that the finale for the American Trail. Then we're gonna go on to South America. I also plan to add a smaller African section. There's not gonna be many large things in there. I think the largest will probably be a camel. And you see here I have saved some of the trees and all the bush types I was going to use for my palette and some other bushes because I liked how they were set up. But I have the beautiful and stuff, and by this time I already put the coyotes and they're just all in the shelter, which pretty much my first time using decals, and I don't want to do it again because that took me longer than I wanted to. And this is based not really off like more of like California, not necessarily California, but like, well, I don't know what to say really. Gotta think for a second. Kind of like places that of the United States that look so pretty lush, but used to be part of Mexico. So I'd say like South Colorado, maybe northern part of Texas, where close to the Colorado River. Just place all these bushes around. I almost thought I lost this footage too, but it saved all but with the cinematics I was going to do at the end. So, but I decided it would be better to film separately either way. And then I was gonna just film it with this and cut it some, but then I didn't, and it turned out better. So I'm just trying to figure out if I should really taste this or not, but I decided not to. I do need to add some more signage and education on this habitat, but that I don't need to right now. I went to one of the only places I can minimize background noise. There might be a slight vent sound effect in the back. So I'm on my bed, it's right under my bed. that's the most of the plants done. I was thinking of how I could do some rocks, and just paying someone to terrain up to make it look a little better. See, this brother points right behind the pronghorn. And I thought thinking of doing some rocks, but I decided not to because it did not look very good whatsoever. It does look a little bit better, but yeah, it didn't really look fit. Plus, the last episode made me very crazy with rocks, and that's why that episode took longer. This one just took longer because school started and I couldn't record very much. I didn't have time to record and issues with recording. And I decided to try faux rocks, but it didn't work very well. And eventually just go into their little pond and decide that that's all that's gonna have faux rocks and just rocks in general. here's the rest of the build. Here's the finished product, pretty much. I'm just checking the traversable area, and for some reason, 3 of them were injured in transport, so 3 or 4. And here is the zoo PD. You can always pause and zoom in if you want to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.